saw Chappell Roan talk about how easy it is to eat pussy. He chloroformed me, threw me in the back of his car, and kidnapped me off the streets. Why did we talk about so much teeth and chicken? Boner fucking alert. Welcome back to the season 2 finale of Gossip with Grace Unfiltered, the podcast. I'm your host, Grace, duh. And of course, I have my lovely team here with me. I never gave them a name, and I'm probably not going to because it's the last episode. But we have Caitlin Turner, Taylor DeLisi, and Bree. I know. What is your name? Brianna. Yeah, because I got scared that I said Brianna in a different episode.
Same difference.
Brianna Gorski.
Guys,
beautiful,
but
gorgeous,
guys, I'm
sexy.
back.
Yeah, Cait is back. She finished churning butter from last episode.
Yes, the butter is done. Let me know if you want some.
And Cait popped all the way from Amish country.
I took my
territory.
Horse and buggy all the way here.
Yes, and she took her bonnet off to get those headphones on and ready to go. Taylor's all cozy. Bree also traveled.
I'm a little embarrassed because there's like a lot of people out there.
Yeah, we are sitting in a room and every single student in the School of Communications is outside. So we are trying to get the fuck out of here. Today we talk about medieval times. It was Cait's birthday. We talk about like rotisserie chicken. We talked about chicken a lot this episode actually.
Teeth.
Yeah, we talked about teeth and chicken. So if you're interested and that appeals to you, keep watching.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Guys, it's the season finale of Gossip with Grace and I don't have my wristband.
What?
Look.
Where is it?
I had to get...
You're naked.
I know. I had to get an endoscopy. It's a long story.
Oh.
And they made me take off my jewelry. And then I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but like I have a tan line. It's getting better.
Oh, we can see it.
And so I kept it off while I went tanning for a little bit. And then I fucking forgot to put it back on. And then the spares are in my car. I took them out.
Dang.
So.
But they're still here, technically.
They're still here.
Okay.
And it doesn't even matter because I have a fucking t-shirt instead, which is even better.
Show it off.
Cait made me this with her beautiful Cricut, which is how we make all of our merch.
Yay.
Which is up for sale. Just kidding.
Do we want it up for sale?
Maybe in the future we'll like put it up for sale. You guys could still get Boner Alert bracelets, I think.
Buy every t-shirt in every color.
Yes.
Number one fan.
Number one fan, Liz.
She would.
And speaking of bracelets, actually, I have a funny story. I was actually like cracking up thinking about this like 2 days ago. But when I was in high school, everyone had like Finstas. And there was, like, a guy in my high school whose Finsta name was do_anal.
Oh.
And, like, just as a joke,
okay.
He was, like, I think he was, like, 2 or 3 years older than me.
Well, I sure hope no one's asking legitimately.
Yeah. And for some reason, he made rubber bracelets, like the Boner Alert bracelets, and they said do anal on them and would sell them. And made so much fucking money. Like, everyone would buy them. Everyone had one. And then made other ones. This was when Harambe died.
Oh.
So he...
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rip Harambe. But he had one that was like... It said tits out for Harambe.
Oh, I've heard that.
I remember those days.
And I bought one. And then my dad found it. And was, like, really, like, mad. He was like, this is not, like, you should not be wearing that. Like, you're 14, 15, however old I was. He was like, this is inappropriate.
It's not classy.
And then, like, I remember I did not care. Like, I was just, like, laughing and being like, I don't care. So he tried to, like, double it and give it to the next person. So my punishment was that he would wear it. Like, for a week.
He would wear it?
And I was like, Dad, you look fucking sick. Like, I don't... And he was like, yeah, like, it's embarrassing. Like, your dad wearing this in public, right? And I was like, no, you look fucking hilarious. Like, if my friends saw that, they'd be like, hell yeah. Like, you're in on it. Like, I just, like, thought that was, like... That was, like, the most simplest punishment I've ever had.
And now you wear a Boner Alert bracelet.
Yeah, now we have a fucking sign in my garage that says Boner Alert.
Wait, do you really?
Yeah.
Wait.
From the last episode last year, when someone painted it. My parents took it home and put it up in the garage.
Didn't Liz make that?
Mm-mm.
Who made that?
You're thinking of
the
Emperor Parisi
I
one,
still have
which is
one.
also
More Doyle
Emperor
one.
Parisi is also in my garage. We had it hanging up in the apartment for like a while.
Yeah, I remember that.
Have I ever told the story of why I'm called Emperor Parisi?
Yes.
I was gonna say
That
I
was
think
an
I
early
did.
one. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've even said it on season 2.
Should I tell it?
I
If you
fear
want.
should.
So, well, honestly, no one really calls me that anymore. Like,
But you're not around the same people.
yeah,
so.
like Taylor and everyone used to call me it, but like kind of faded out for some reason.
Because you don't even need the emperor. We already know.
Yeah.
It's just great. So you're just on top, you know?
So, one time my best friend's, I actually don't remember the story. It was something like my best friend's, I don't know if they were dating or they were broken up at this point, but we'll just say her boyfriend was like, oh my God, I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry. I'm like pausing so badly right now.
Wasn't it Princess? Had to do something with Princess?
No, he was like, you guys just do
Oh,
everything
yeah.
she says. She's like your emperor. Like as an insult, like he used that, and we were like,
Ooh, we
I
like
fucking
that.
love that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yeah, like. So we like, I don't think he said Emperor Parisi, but then it just caught on.
Yeah, someone probably used it after he said emperor or something.
It was probably my friend started saying it, and then it like got around somehow.
Yeah.
And then we made a name out of it, which is like the fucking funniest thing ever. But I don't really know what was going on with that. But like I said before, I had to get an endoscopy. And I don't think I talked about it on last episode.
No, you didn't.
So like my whole life, I just found out a couple weeks ago that it's not normal to like choke on your food constantly. Like when you're eating and it gets stuck in your throat and then you have to go in the bathroom and like either spit up or chug water and pray that it starts going down. Did I say puke? I meant to say regurgitate.
I think
It's not
you
as
have
bad.
Achalasia. My mom has that, and she had to get multiple endoscopies.
What's achalasia?
Like your throat isn't like formed properly.
No. They were gonna they said something about that when I went to the doctor. I have
GERD?
GERD.
We're like, we definitely
I have GERD.
have that one.
I have
We knew
GERD.
that, though.
I have GERD, but it's wait. I have to like look
She's
up.
bringing up her results from her doctor. You know?
Eosinophilic esophagitis.
Oh my gosh.
I think
my
that's
God,
how you
first-
say
Wait,
it.
does it have like a
I just call it
acronym
E.
for it?
No.
No.
I just call it E because who the fuck can pronounce that?
Yeah.
And basically, like, my stomach overproduces acid because I get bad heartburn too. I should have added that.
Ah.
I get really bad heartburn. So I started to like have to take this pill, which has been like a lifesaver. But I was gonna say my endoscopy, I was like a little nervous, and I don't really get nervous like about medical procedures, like whatever, like nothing. I know this isn't medical, but I used to hold a mirror and watch them pull my teeth out at the dentist if I had to get a tooth pulled. Like it never freaked me out.
Knock you out for the endoscopy?
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
That's why I was nervous, because I wasn't awake. And so I was like, what if I don't wake up?
I
Or
got
something.
that. I
Like,
thought they were gonna like drop like a medical tool in my back when I got like my hip surgery, and then I was gonna be paralyzed forever.
yeah, like
Like it's just like intrusive thoughts like that.
it was like a little nerve wracking. The guy comes over to put an IV into me. I have never had this happen before. I'm not saying it's like weird or he did, like it's wrong that he did this, but why was it in the top of my hand when I have like veins?
No, they sometimes
Like-
put it on the top of your hand.
I had to have one here, and then I felt like Jesus when he got taken down from the cross.
You might be
Oh
able
my
to
God.
see some of your veins easier on your hands sometimes. And also, what is this to fall asleep? Is this what?
No.
Okay, so
Oh, mine was.
mine was not for falling asleep, and I had mine.
What was it
through-
for? Like just to keep your vitals in check? Is that
I
what they
think
do?
they were giving me liquids. I'm not actually sure. I don't remember. But I remember it was on the top. I've had both though, but I'm also very pale. So
That
it's
was
easy
my-
to get both.
That was my first time ever getting it in the top of my hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? But I was just like, okay. Like, I'm trusting the doctor.
Wait, did you feel like the cooling go, like, as they were, like, putting you to sleep?
No, but
Like
I'll
the
get to
anesthesia?
that in
Ooh.
a second. So the girl is asking me, she's like, say your name, spell it. Say it one more time. What's your last name? Like, to distract me.
Took a while.
When he was doing the IV. And
Say
I
your
feel
name,
this.
spell it.
I feel this.
Oh,
With the needle.
Ah!
And so I went like this. There was blood everywhere.
No.
Everywhere. I was like, oh my God. Like, and I don't get squeamish. Like, when it's me, I don't. Like, if, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't do bones. Like, if you're double jointed, get away. Like, don't do it in front of me. Like, don't do that. I'm proud of you. Don't do it. I don't fuck with that stuff. Or, like, dislocations of, like, that makes me want to die. But I was literally like, oh shit. Like, I might faint. And then they wheeled me into the room in the bed. I'm like, I could walk. Like, it's always so embarrassing when they do shit like that, because I'm like, I have like imposter syndrome when they do it. And so I go in there and they're like, okay, we're gonna do the anesthesia and you might feel burn. Not cool. They said burn.
Yeah, they said that for me.
Motherfucker, it felt like they literally shot like venom up into my like body and it went into the back of my head. And I was like, I had like a tube in my mouth to like keep my mouth open while I was asleep, and I was like, like freaking out. And then just passed out. Woke up during it. I was coughing really bad.
Well, wait, didn't
I
you already?
coughed and I woke
you
up.
had that in your throat still, or no?
Yeah.
I had the camera in my throat.
Yes, and you woke up and you just started coughing.
And he said you were coughing like a lot during it. And I woke up, like when I actually woke up, I was like choking, coughing. And I was like, my chest was killing me for like 2 days. I thought something was wrong. They called me and was like, how are you feeling? I'm like, I'm hurt. Like,
you injured me.
They gave me some weird like prescribed juice. I like didn't drink it because it scared me. And then I ended up being okay. But I did not enjoy it at all. And like, I have to go back in a year.
And do the same thing again? Oh, no.
So I'm not excited.
I'd ghost them.
Ghost
Literally. I'm like, you already told me what was wrong. I'm like, I don't need, like, what are you going to do it again and tell me I still have
Why do
it?
they have to do it again? Is it just to, like, see if anything got worse?
Maybe if it, like, improves with the medicine or something.
Okay.
I don't really know, but...
I had one and I had to go through all that, and they said, like, oh yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like, I'm sorry.
Like, 2 out of 10 experience. But it was not a 0 out of 10. It was a 2 out of 10 because then the doctor comes in. He's like, I'm going to get your mom, if that's okay, and tell her what's going on because you're probably not going to remember any of this. Because I was like, woke up and was like, ugh, like dead asleep. And when my mom was walking in, my dad was there too. He like left work and like came.
Aww.
So it felt like when you were in school and you like got like your parents came and like surprised you. And you were
Like, to
like,
pick
yo,
you
my
up for,
parents
like-
are in school right now. Like,
For,
this
like,
is fun.
a lunch or something?
Yeah. My parents used to always fucking surprise me and pick me up and take me to the diner.
Ooh.
Or did you guys have mystery readers at your school?
Mystery
Like,
readers?
not really, I don't think.
Once a
I
month?
don't think so.
Or like maybe, I don't know how frequent it was, but our teacher would be like, we have a mystery reader coming on Friday or like coming today. And it would be someone's parent.
Oh.
It was always someone's parent. So you'd be like, oh my God, like who could it be? And my mom, I remember in 4th grade, it was my mom.
Aww.
And I was like, holy shit. Like she like, I think did it every year. My parents were always like in the fucking classroom. My mom, I think, was the classroom mom. Like,
That's
Oh
cute.
my God, class moms.
and like,
They all hated me. I was the bad influence.
but she was
Oh,
never
that
in the
girl.
school. Like, I don't know what, they came one time, we did that art project where you make a bird feeder out of like a peanut butter and pine cones. And all the boys in my class, it was 2nd grade, were like, your dad is like Iron Man. He was like picking up and throwing everyone. Because we
Wait,
were like
what?
all little. Like,
Not
yeah.
like in a pool or something? Just
No, but
throwing
when
people?
we would also have pool parties at my house with my class and my sister's class up until 5th grade.
Ooh, that's nice.
And my dad would just like spend the day throwing everyone.
As he should.
Like all day. Damn. Like I hate
The good
being
old
an adult.
days.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, no, it was like,
Because I had an opposite experience. My my dad showed up to our school field trip with my sister, just like stalking my class. It was so embarrassing. Like, my teacher was like, she pulled me aside. She's like, Brianna, I think your dad is outside of the cabin right now. I was like, fucking kidding me. My dad and my sister showed up to my class field trip to White Memorial. It was like a sleepover thing. I felt like the coolest kid ever. I also lost 4 teeth on that trip.
Did you get hit? Did Grace's dad throw you and then you landed?
I lost one of my mind you, it was my last 4 teeth too. Like I lost them I lost my first 4 teeth and my last 4 teeth in one day. But anyways, my dad and my sister showed up to the field trip. It was so humiliating. They're like stalking my class.
You know, it happens.
My dad was my lacrosse coach, like for the like up until we did like middle school.
Cute.
That was like kind of lit.
That's like normal. Because
it was
my
fucking
uncle
fun.
does that.
Cause yeah, it was so fun, and he used to be like, he would bring a bag of gummy bears to practice and be like, all right, if you score, I'll give you a gummy bear. Like he would like make incentives or like pumpkin seeds. Like I don't know, like
Pumpkin seeds.
yeah, I don't really know. My dad's silly. Like I was just thinking
That's
about,
just a drastic change from gummy bears to
I know. I
seeds.
wasn't like trying to like. I have nothing written down about my dad for today, but I just told Taylor this story. I just thought of it, but when I was I don't even know how old I was. I was young. We got a dog and we named it Mushu,
Aw.
and it was really cute. And we had him for like a little bit, like couple weeks. And my dad was like, to me and my sister, he was like, do you guys want to go to the diner and get french fries with melted cheese and gravy on them? So we were like, yeah, like that sounds great. And then we left and we came back, they gave away Mushu. But like he was like bad and like misbehaving, and we did travel like lacrosse at the time. So like I think my mom was like, I have no clue how to like leave like for every weekend without like
Why'd
like
you
the
get
dog.
the dog?
So they gave him to like our friends, but he like grew up and was not like, he wasn't as cute anymore. And then we got Kitty, my puppy. You
Kitty's
can
cute.
insert a picture of her here. She's my baby. She's my 2-pound girl.
You gotta remind me because you have 3 dogs.
She's the white one,
Well,
as
there a
you
gray
can
one?
see up here.
Is there a gray one?
White is Kitty, brown is Cosmo, Coco is all black.
And Coco's a decrepit one.
Yeah, Coco's turning 17 in a few months. And she's like completely fine. Like she's
Coco is
she's
gonna
not
live
going
forever.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Like she is. I got her when I was 6
Wow.
or 5. I was 5 when we got
That's
her.
crazy.
And Cosmo's a fatty, but he's like so cute and he's really polite. I dropped a raw egg on the floor the other day and he ran over and I was like, no, because like you can't eat it. And he just was like, okay. And like sat down. Like he like respected my wishes.
That's so nice of him.
Yeah. And I also was eating the other day and I dropped a huge piece of chicken salad on his back.
Oh?
Because he'll lay at your feet while you eat, but he doesn't beg. He's just like polite and prays to God you dropped something. So I dropped a glob of chicken salad on his back and it fell and he ate it.
Yeah, did it fall off? And then
Yeah, and he was so
able to eat
happy.
it?
He
Okay,
was
good.
like, he's like, I don't even
This is
care.
the best day ever.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care. There's mayo on my spine. Like, I got chicken.
Yummy.
He's a dog.
I want, like, speaking of chicken, actually, I want to go into about last night. Cait, do the graphic for one last time of season 2. So last weekend there was a Darty at Aunchie's. What is going on?
What?
I don't know. He's like peeking in.
Oh, he's like the engineering guy who like runs like the Quinnipiac Swifty account. He's
Like Taylor Swift?
yeah.
What?
What? There's a Quinnipiac
Okay.
Swift
It's like he like declares each day. Like,
I thought he
a
needed to get in here. That's why he was like
Wait,
looking
can
in
you
the
say
windows in the door.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went to Aunchie's for a Darty because Taylor, my roommate, best friend, former guest, was in town. So, and Riley, former guest, best friend, works at Aunchie's. So I was like, yeah, let's go. And so I went with Taylor and like whatever. We all went. It was very fun. I drank. This is weird for me. I had so many screwdrivers, which is vodka and orange juice if you don't know.
That's my mom's favorite drink.
Oh, perfect. So, yeah, I had, like, many. And I think the sugar or something, like, messed me up, like, into oblivion, which is funny because I'm acting like I don't drink 12 vodka Red Bulls when I go out. But whatever. I got hammered, got back to my boyfriend's house. He was not home yet. I didn't eat anything the whole day. I texted him and I said, when you get out of work and get home, stop and get food on the way. I'm starving. Good night. And I fell asleep for like 3 hours and woke up and thought I was dead.
Oh.
Like, oh my God, I was so dehydrated. I was starving, but I was at the point where I was so like hungry that I was nauseous and I couldn't think of anything that I wanted to eat that would like be like, yeah, I want that. You know what I mean? And like, and then I realized I want McDonald's or something just like not healthy.
Were you hungover?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to die. It was so bad.
We all were like on the verge of death.
I have
like, the
never.
heat and, like the amount of alcohol.
The
we all
heat,
drank.
yeah.
I have never felt that way in my life. I used to never get. I drank like 18 drinks one time at an open bar in New Haven. Died. Got home. Woke up. Was completely fine. Went to Fairfield and played in a field hockey game. Completely fine. You're telling me I had like, what, 6 drinks over the course from like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.? And
Grace, you're old.
I know.
Your body
Old.
starts to reject it, I'm convinced. 'Cause, like,
Also,
I
because
can't
I'm not regularly drinking anymore. Not regularly, but I don't drink on the weekends as much at all. Like, truly.
When did you start feeling the? Because you used to say, like you just said, that you never got hungover. So when did you start getting hangovers then? Because I feel like it was recently.
Because I think I might have said it to you. I was like, I'm not drinking anymore. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care to go out at home. I don't have like Arm doesn't drink because he's like a health nut.
Minus his Diet Cokes or whatever. Coke Zeros?
Yeah, he'll drink Diet, so like we go to the bar, he'll get a Diet Coke. And I'm like flailing all over the place, but whatever, he doesn't want to go to the bar. My friends aren't here anymore, and then like whatever, the only one who's here that would drink and stuff would be like Riley, and she'd be like doing her shit. So I don't have a reason to really go out unless it's like a special occasion or something.
Yeah.
So I just like, oh my God. Like after I went to the city with Taylor Duffy, and we were out till 3 a.m. I woke up at 8, drove back from the city, took a nap for an hour, then went to Liz's birthday in New Jersey.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, I was like,
I was allegedly there in spirit.
yeah.
This is recent.
I literally was like, me and Taylor went. I'm not over that. And was talking about it for like 5 minutes.
And she was like,
She was like, I'm not
I was like,
there.
I was not there.
I was like,
not
okay.
present.
But sorry, we're getting off track. I woke up and I was like, I think I need to die. Like, I need to go to the hospital. He comes into his room. I'm like, what's for dinner? Like, I'm literally like, I need water, shower, Advil. I was also wet from sweating.
Oh, yeah.
Because his room was hot. I was under 2 blankets. Like, terrible. He goes, we're going to have rotisserie chicken.
Oh. I don't even get hungover, but no.
I went like this with the blanket. I was like, what do you mean? I told you. I was literally like, absolutely the fuck not. The fuck we are having rotisserie chicken. And no skin, too.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's just like chicken. I love rotisserie chicken, not when I wake up hungover.
I also only need a little bit of skin.
The skin is the best part.
At least a little bit.
The skin is, I could eat just the skin off of rotisserie chicken and throw it in the garbage.
100%.
Like, so I'm like literally about to cry, and then he ordered me pizza though.
Oh, okay.
And it was good, but
Did he have the chicken?
yeah, he put the chicken on a piece of pizza and ate it.
Okay, protein maxing.
Like, so.
He said, I'm not wasting this chicken.
We were both happy. Because we were going to maybe have tacos,
Ooh, that
homemade
sounds
tacos,
so
which are
good.
delish. So I was like thinking I was going to wake up to like a taco. And it was like rotisserie chick. I was literally like, get away from me now.
That's kind of the worst, though, when you're expecting having one food and then all of a sudden it's the opposite.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
We had it the next day, though, so I can't really like complain.
yeah, but it's like you might be out of the mood by then. So.
Yeah.
Like if I get home from school in high school and like I see the crock pot on the stove.
People hate on the crock pot.
I
love the crock pot.
I was just about to say the same thing. I think that if you are upset about the crock pot, your parents can't cook food.
That's true.
Mine can't.
Yeah, because when I would see a crock pot, I'm like, yes! Like, something good is in there. Like, every time.
So good. Like, the potatoes. I don't even care. There's usually potatoes in there for some kind of stew. I'll take it.
I don't like pot roast and stuff in there. It's delicious.
I know.
But we didn't really do the crock pot that much. You know what my family... I think the number one item used in our household regarding, like, food, like cooking, are barbecue. We barbecue everything. Okay. I don't know why. Like, my parents eat the same shit every night now because they're like, we don't have to, like, care about what you want. Like, so they'll have, like, salads with, like, apples and, like, all this,
healthy.
like, it looks beautiful. It's not my thing. Like, it's very interesting. I'm not interested. I, like, and a turkey burger. I'm like, I'm over it.
Ooh.
That's why I had bulldog noodles all week. And then shit my brains out. But, yeah, I think...
a little detox.
Moral of the story is, I just think if you... Like, I don't blame my boyfriend because he wasn't drinking. But, like, if you are happy about a rotisserie chicken after getting hammered... No, let me rephrase. You're hungover. Because if I got back and I was really drunk, I would probably tear that thing up with my hands. Mm-hmm. But being hungover, like, I'm not having, like, rotis. I'm not doing it.
If I was drunk, I'd be like, yay! Like,
yeah.
I was eating hot dogs left and right at the Darty.
Oh, I wish I got a hot dog.
Surprised you didn't.
I know.
Did you eat anything?
I might have had a cheeseburger.
You don't remember?
It was bad,
Did you black out?
No, I just, like, don't remember if I finished it or not. Because I remember eating it and being like, this is no good.
Okay.
It was the last one. And it was, like, cold at that point. So I was just like, fuck that. But, I don't even know. Like, we can go into, like, I just got soft. Okay, Cait, do the graphic. This is I just got soft of season 2. So, as we, like, should know at this point, like, I was really, like, badly behaved, like, after my freshman year of college, and I, like, needed to get a job because I was in, like, debt. Like, I owed my parents, like, some money, and I had to get a job. And I spent my days traveling, like, 10 miles in one direction for 10 miles in the other direction, just going to every place applying for a job until I got something.
Like, to stores?
Like, retail stores, restaurants. That was, like, mainly because, like, I'm not, like, working at, like, the hardware store. But, like...
You would do so good at the hardware store.
I'd be like... I don't know where anything is. They'd be like, where is this, like, B16, like, nut bolt wrench? I'd be like, I'm going home. So, and I went into this restaurant. We're going to name drop, too. The Flying Pig. And I especially went in here because the building is pink and cow print.
Yeah. Ooh.
Why would I not want to work there?
Wait, is this in Long Island?
Yeah, this is, like... 2 minutes from my house.
Okay. Is it a chain? Because I feel like there was something big in like Disney Springs, but it's probably something else.
There's a grocery chain in like Alabama called Piggly Wiggly.
That is not what I'm thinking of. Grace is like, I'm going there.
You want to go to Piggly Wiggly?
It's like a discount grocery store. It's like shitty, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, that name is like the least sexy thing I've ever heard in my life. But no, the Flying Pig, I've eaten there maybe like 2 times. Like, I have nothing good or bad to say about the food. Like, it's nothing like about that. So I walk in and I'm like, hi, like, I was wondering if you guys were hiring. Like, I have hosting experience. I can serve. I can do whatever you need me to do. I can bus. I don't care. I just need a job. Like, I was being nice. And they're like, oh, like, the owner or the boss or whoever, the manager, I don't even know who it was. It was just like the highest person working there at the, like, day I was there. They were like, oh, she's here. Let me go get her. Like, you could talk to her. She comes out. She's like, hi, how are you? I'm like, are you guys hiring? She's like, I'm always hiring.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, yeah, like, I'm looking for a job, like, to host. She's like, fill this out. Take it, filling it out. And then she was like, I think she said, like, are you from around here or something? And I was like, yeah. Or I don't know what she asked me, but my answer required me to be like, oh, yeah, my dad owns his company, which is in our town. And a lot of people know who my dad is because he went to high school in the same, I live in Rocky Point. My dad went to high school there and owns a business that all the customers are from Rocky Point and like all the area, like our towns.
Yeah,
you know what I
knows
mean?
each other and
So
stuff.
yeah, it's not like a big town, like, you know what I mean? So a lot of people just know either the company or him.
Right.
So I was trying to be like, oh yeah, you know, like Parkside, it's not his company, he sold it. But I'm like, do you know Parkside? And she like, I remember she was such a fucking bitch. Like she was just so nasty. She's like, yeah. And I think she was like, why don't you go work for your dad? And I was like, because it's a home heating company and it's the fucking dead of summer.
Bro.
Do you think he needs to hire extra people right now? Also, do you think I'm going to go fucking fill someone's oil tank up for them?
Oh my gosh.
So, but I was just like, oh. Like, I was like, I don't know. I have experience hosting and whatever. And so I filled out the thing and then no one spoke to me for 15 minutes and I left. And now they're shutting down.
Oh.
Karma.
Or they're selling it. So I don't know if they like went bankrupt or whatever.
Were they like...
But I bet that fucking whoever that person was repelled every customer with their fucking attitude. I'm downplaying the situation too. Because honestly, when my mom told me, all I could remember was how nasty that woman was. Mm-hmm. But I don't really remember the logistics of what happened. So, what were you going to ask?
I was gonna, like, with the whole process, did she tell you if they were, like, sit here for, like, 5-10 minutes and we'll come get you?
No.
Or was it, like,
I
she
think
didn't
it
give
was,
you
like, fill it
anything?
out and we'll call you or, like, we'll...
Like, later in life?
I have
or-
no idea.
Okay. Communication is key.
So I was just like, okay, I don't want to, like, I don't even want to fucking work here.
Right.
I told my mom, too, I was like, I should have just been like, you're a bitch. Like, who cares?
What do you have to lose at that point? They don't have good food anyways.
I don't have to, like, work for... I go fucking... And then I went somewhere else and got a job.
There
That was,
you
like,
go.
the best job I ever had. Besides Aerie. I loved working at Aerie. But
You were good at it, too.
I worked at an Italian restaurant. That was, like, so fun.
You talked about that last time, too.
I love it there. Everyone was so nice. And I only worked there for 1 summer.
Do you still go to eat?
No, I've never even have eaten there.
Really?
I ate, like, I would get takeout sometimes when I worked there, but I've never sat down there and ate a meal. It's, like, in, like, a shop. Like, it's not, like, a shopping center, like, a normal one. It's, like, a nice one where you would, like, go to take walks and, like, go into, like, the stores and, like, window shop.
Like a strip mall?
No. I don't know how to explain it. It was, like, a hotel with a humongous parking lot. Hotel, parking lot, and then the East Wind shops. So there was, like, an ice cream parlor, a pizza place, a wedding dress shop. Like, people were selling soaps and jewelry stores, and there was a
little
carousel.
Towny kind of thing?
Yeah, I guess.
Like we have boroughs and stuff like that. Where
Something like that. Like, it was nice, though. And the restaurant was in the very back. So I hosted there for a summer. It was very fun.
Good.
And if I ever was, like, needing to go back into the restaurant industry, I would be like, hey, can I come back? It was nice.
Do you know if the managers and everything is still the same?
I know one manager that one of the managers moved over to managing the hotel restaurant when I was there. So I know he's not at the restaurant anymore, like at the one I worked at. And then the girl manager, she was the fucking best. We were like the only 2 girls that worked there too. Everyone else were boys, and they were all so nice. But
That's a surprise.
I know.
Really?
Well, they were like adults. Like, it was, none of them were like
No,
teenagers.
guys being nice.
Like, they were all in their like later-ish 20s and like 30s and
so,
older.
like, a little mature.
So they all like treated me like a little sister, not like a creep,
That's nice.
which was nice. But the busboys were my age, but we never spoke for some reason. And when I would get there for work, there was always a buffet out for the workers to eat.
Oh, that is so nice.
awesome.
That's very
With like
nice,
salad and like
considerate.
chicken franchise and like a lot of it too. I never ate it
You're
though.
gonna make me hungry.
I know. I never ate it once because I had missing teeth.
What? Right.
And so if I ate, I would have to take out the thing that would like
You still
show
didn't
them I
have your
had
teeth by then?
I had my teeth. Well, I didn't have the implants, but I had the thing to put in to make it look like I had teeth.
Veneer?
It was like an Invisalign with 2 teeth in it already,
Like
basically.
dentures?
No, like it was literally an Invisalign with like 2 teeth, like filled into it, like 2 fake teeth. I guess like 2 denture teeth maybe, but you couldn't like take it out of like the Invisalign. Like it was like.
If you ate, did you have to like take it out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So that's probably why I got so skinny like sophomore year, because I wouldn't eat and I didn't want to take them out. But yeah, I remember when I was dating my ex-boyfriend, I like ran out of my room and like started eating bread like really fast in our like common room, and he like came out and I was like, all right, I was like, I'm missing 2 fucking teeth, like I don't know, like I have to just like.
That's how we found out?
Mm-hmm. And he was like, I know, like.
Wait, he knew?
Yeah, he's like, I've been like this close to your fucking face, like I can see you have something in your teeth, like. So I was like, okay, like. So whatever.
That would low-key ruin me.
It was a great party trick, though. One time, I was at a bar, and I took a sip of my drink, swallowed something, and was like, okay, so I just got roofied. We're going to go to the bathroom, and we're going to figure out what to do. Mm-hmm. And it was one of the teeth. Because I used to grind my teeth. I used to grind the fake ones. Like, I would push it, like, I don't really know how to explain it. And so they, like, broke. And it was so bad. That was what was nice about, like, COVID. Was that I could just wear a mask, too, if I, like, didn't feel like wearing my teeth.
How long did you not have the other part of your tooth?
A year.
Oh, wow.
It was a long fucking year. End of sophomore year, or end of freshman year, I got them pulled.
I just thought you got
beginning.
them.
December of freshman year, I got them pulled. December of sophomore year, I got the implants. And that was that.
I don't know why I thought it was immediate. I just thought, like, you just got new teeth immediately.
I know, you have to wait for it to heal.
Day. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
So you have to get the teeth pulled. You wait for them to heal. And then you drill into them.
Ooh.
So that they can drill. They put metal, like, so that you can just pop the teeth in because when they put the actual teeth in your mouth, you don't get numbed. You don't get nothing because it doesn't hurt. They just, they snap them in, basically, onto what they drilled into your face. But that was the worst fucking thing in my life when they did the drill, ever. I was crying. The girl was like, don't cry, you're gonna ruin your lashes. I was like, I fucking know. Like, and I didn't need to have braces for 7 years either because of that tooth. I wanted to sue. I'm not even kidding. I wanted to, like, literally sue because I had them on for 7 years because they were waiting for my baby tooth to come down. And then they were like, no. Like 7 years later, they were like, we're going to take your braces off, do an x-ray. They do the x-ray. They're like, yeah, so that tooth is actually fused to your skull. It's never going to move. So I could have had braces for legit, like, 2 years and been done. I also had braces for 6 months in 3rd grade.
Oh.
I had braces. I had a tooth that wouldn't come down because there wasn't enough space, so I had to get braces to bring it down. But then again, I still had, like, my baby teeth in, but they were in the back. So, like, they still only had
They give you
braces.
Did you have a retainer?
I was going to say, why didn't they give you, like, a palate expander?
Something.
I don't know, but, like, I remember I lost, like, all my teeth on that, like, weekend-long school field trip that I was just talking about, and, like, I was supposed to go to the orthodontist, like, immediately after I lost those. I was, like, flipping out.
Jesus.
Like, we were playing kickball, and I lost a tooth. I was like, oh, my God, this is the 3rd one. Like,
you're like, am I dying?
Yeah, we were, like, and also we were dissecting owl pellets. I lost another one.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
If I was, like, dealing with owl feces and I had to, like, touch my mouth, I would actually start freaking out. I'd be like, oh, like, someone has to do it. I can't put my hands in my mouth right now. I'm touching shit.
It was bad.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Did the tooth fairy give you, like, what, like $100?
You probably made fucking bank.
Don't even talk about that because I believed in Santa Claus and Tooth Fairy until I was, like, 14, and my sister didn't believe it. My parents were like, yeah, he's not real.
I remember in 6th grade, everyone being like, yeah, like, I know Santa's not real, but I still believe. And I was like, yeah, me too. Like, fucking freaking out. I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, what? Like, so bad. But even now, like, for Easter this year, I was like, Mom, thank you for, like, my Easter basket. I love it. She's like, I didn't get it. The Easter Bunny got it. Like, all right. Like, guys, like, I'm 22 years old. My sister's turning 24. Like, we can.
The magic lives on.
Like, sure. We had to postpone Easter.
Did you end up having it?
No, we still haven't had it.
Oh.
And, well, we kind of did. So, Arm came to my house for Easter. And my sister and her boyfriend were supposed to come home. They live in New York City together. But they got sick, so they didn't come. And so my mom was like, I think we're going to move Easter to Mother's Day. So I'm like, okay. Like, I didn't care. I'm like, it's fine. And so me and Arm, the Easter Bunny brought us both an Easter basket. And so we were opening our Easter baskets. My parents were opening theirs. And that was it. Then we had, like, lamb chops. That was all we did. It was a great day.
Exactly.
I'm not even mad about it.
Yeah, you don't
Like,
need a whole thing.
I had so much fun. We all did. That was the first time Arm tried lamb chops. That's, like, my second favorite food.
Oh, nice.
And he was like, this is, like, one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. I'm like, I fucking told you. So next weekend on Mother's Day, me and my sister are having an Easter egg hunt.
Yay. Are you going to record it?
Like, sure.
We'll see.
But it's, like, gonna
We'll
be, like, a
see.
month later.
Who cares?
I
So
want to see the hunt.
I'll explain the lore. Yeah, if I don't win the golden egg, I'm gonna be so mad. She's a job. Let me win the fucking egg. Like, for real. Please. Like, I need, like, some
Didn't
money.
you explain the lore, like, 2 episodes ago?
Of what?
The Easter egg hunt?
With the maybe. With the golden egg?
Yeah,
I think
feel
so,
like you
maybe.
did.
Probably. One time I lost and I got so mad I had to leave my house. Because, like, my dad was like, and my sister was like, oh, it's right there. I'm like, that's cheating and not cool. So.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You guys have a hunt, right? And then you guys have a
Oh, no.
egg.
Well, yeah, we have a golden egg. But one year there was a silver egg and a golden egg. And my dad was like, you can, Grace, since you found, like, your egg first, you can choose to trade or keep it.
Ooh.
So I was like, I'll trade. And so then when I opened my egg, it said, like, give your prize to the other one. And I didn't win
no.
it. I was like,
ouch.
that was when I got so mad I left my house.
Ouch.
I would have.
No, understandably.
I would have left the state.
I was pissed. That was terrible. But, I mean, like, what fucking ever. Literally, what fucking ever.
He was trying to teach you a lesson. What
There was
lesson? I don't know.
There was another question I had for Cait. We've, like, touched on this. So, guys, it was Cait's birthday recently. So, comment happy birthday. But
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
She just goes, happy.
I wanted the mic to pick it up. Did the mic pick it up?
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. Cait moved home to Pennsylvania, and
I was churning butter.
she was churning butter. As I said last episode, she was, like, churning butter and, like, sewing.
I love how Zayax was like, I'm not actually Amish. And I was like, I'm not either, but I'm Amish.
Wait, why did he say he was Amish?
Because you said
Beard.
he's like, I look Amish.
Oh, because I'm like, he's from Connecticut.
Like,
So, like, why would he, like...
The Amish would not know how to operate a switchboard. Like,
Yeah.
They barely operate a phone.
So, but Cait went to medieval times, and I just need you to, like, tell me what the fuck is medieval
Oh
times.
my gosh.
Don't know what
Well,
medieval
We've
times
talked about it, but, like,
it's
I
so
don't...
fun. Have you seen
I-
a little bit of it?
The one in
Well, I saw, like, your
Yeah. You
video.
went to the one, it's like by my house.
Yes.
You were in Jersey?
Yeah, I went to Jersey. It was an hour and a half away.
That's not terrible.
No,
by,
it's
like,
not.
It's
It's
by,
really
like,
not.
American Dream, right? It's in Lyndhurst.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I went to that. I went to medieval times when I was like 11, and my mom goes, you know how you can announce like, oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
So my mom tells me and my sister, she goes, I announced the divorce, and then me and my sister were pissed. So then like the announcer guy goes, congratulations to Michelle on her divorce.
That's amazing. Wait. I can't even top
Oh
that.
my God.
No, but it's so I feel like you would love it, but you have to get like really involved in it. I was kind of disappointed because a lot of people didn't dress up. We dressed up.
Who cares? Literally,
I don't care. It was my
that's
birthday.
already Taylor right now.
Yeah.
Like, we were all supposed to wear, like, footy pajamas, and Taylor was the only one who did it because I forgot. I think we all forgot.
I just
but
I just chose to do this because I just like doing it for the bit. I'm like walking around the CC in my like pink leopard.
Period.
I just
As
had
you
a phone
should.
interview like wearing this. Good thing he didn't see me. Otherwise, you know,
Yeah.
he might give me the job too fast.
But I was gonna say, like, it's always better to like be dressed to look better than everyone than to look worse than everyone.
Period.
Like,
also just
And we had fun. I don't
so.
care what you think. I genuinely, especially if you're paying money to go to a place and do this crazy thing, you have fun. Do what you want. No one cares.
That's
but
like
yeah,
concert culture. Like everyone dresses up now.
You
I
do
like
what
it.
you want. No one cares.
I've never really like the only concert I ever dressed up for was One Direction. I made my own T-shirt.
Period.
I cut a heart in the back and wrote on it
Oh,
the
that's
future
actually
Miss
cute.
Tomlinson.
That's cute.
No, I look fucking stupid.
No,
like
that's creative.
it like
It was the vibe at the time.
I was
It was
obsessed. So like whatever. It was my first ever like real concert. I went to Trace Adkins, who's a country singer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the song "You're Gonna Miss This"?
Yes, I actually do know that song.
He sings that. My dad did a job for someone who worked for like the radio or someone. I don't know. He gave them tickets, and me and my mom went.
Oh.
And then I saw One Direction, and then I saw Justin Bieber, and it was when Post Malone opened for him, and everyone was like, "Who the fuck is this homeless-looking person on the stage?" And then he sang White Iverson, and everyone was like, "Oh, that guy, okay." Like,
That's so funny.
and then I saw Harry Styles, and then I saw Harry Styles again,
Nice.
and then I saw J. Cole.
Yes.
I saw Trippie Redd,
Yes.
and now next Friday I'm seeing Kendrick and SZA.
Period. Wait, where?
MetLife
Oh yeah,
with Liz.
Miss Liz.
Period.
So, but our seats are fucking terrible.
Who cares?
I
You're gonna be
like.
in the same
I'm
vicinity.
literally so excited though. Like,
There's seats available. That's
like no, we're like in the last row of the entire fucking stadium. Like, we're. Oh my god, that scared me. We're absolutely gonna be going fucking crazy. But that's not what I'm here to talk about right now. I'm here. I want to hear like what the fuck is like. Is it a restaurant?
Okay, so the way that it works is that you guys walk in with your party, whatever, and you're literally sitting around what's it called?
It's like an arena.
An arena,
like,
perfect.
Where you
Yeah.
joust.
An arena, yeah, for the joust. And so but it's not just the joust. There's like multiple things. So there's different
been, like,
sections,
years.
and it's so cute. And like we were in the blue one, so we rooted for the blue
You gotta
night.
cheer for your colors.
Exactly.
Like,
There's like a red, you have allies,
I
you
was the
have
red
people like the other. Ooh, boo! The other side were like the red and the black and white and the yellow, and the one side was the other colors. And so pretty much, you literally as soon as you sit down, they have like a 4-course meal. And they first start off by literally
no silverware.
walking. Yes, you don't
silverware.
get silverware. You can
The
ask
entire time?
You can ask for it.
I would absolutely
My mom
need it.
did.
It's like, well, don't they serve soup? So it's like a wooden bowl and like a wooden spoon.
Well, it's no. I had metal, and you had to sip it like that, like
They
a
give
literal
you a
cup.
shake. Okay.
You
I went
lost
to the one in
me.
Vegas.
But you don't have to. You can get like a spoon.
Like regular.
Yes, you can get a spoon. It'll just come.
I think
they'll
I
still
got
just
silverware.
pour.
I think
when
I
was
would
a
bring my
child.
own because I'd be like embarrassed to be like that person who like can't immerse themselves within the experience.
No, you won't get judged. You won't
Okay,
get
good.
judged. I promise.
Okay.
No, that's if you go to the one in Vegas, you will get judged. The
Okay, well, I ain't
atmosphere
going to
was not
Vegas.
the vibe.
Fuck
Like,
Vegas. I will
oh my
never.
God.
You will never catch me
They
in Las
give me
Vegas.
A whole chicken, not a chicken leg, a whole
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
when I went
what?
to medieval times in Jersey, like when I was like in middle school, they only gave me like a chicken leg.
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
the
they
chicken
give you
leg.
more.
It's like you got a. It's huge. It's like this big.
Like the Disney one.
The one that.
Yeah.
No, that's a turkey leg. But the one
Well,
that-
like the size. I mean.
Probably,
Yeah.
but what I got was not that actually. So I got the soup, and then they give a little, oh my gosh, the garlic bread. It's literally all this stuff is not bougie. It's not bougie at all. It's literally store-bought shit, but it's just the vibe.
and they serve it on like their themed plates. And,
Exactly.
Like, silverware, their cutlery.
And the whole time the show is like happening, they had like a hawk or some type of bird flying around the arena. It was so cool.
Oh my God.
They had obviously they had the joust going on.
And there's actual horses.
There's a story time
Oh my
throughout. They have the
God.
king and the queen talking up there.
Do they have pyrotechnics?
Did they? They had like a bunch of lighting,
Mm-hmm.
so not as much as
Is
anything-
pyrotechnics water?
Fire.
Oh.
I think
So they kind of
do.
made it look like. I don't think they actually do. I think they had just a lot of funky lighting.
Like CGI.
Yeah. And so we, so then we have that food, and then they give you the chicken, and then corn, and just like medieval thing. And then you can get alcoholic beverages if you want, and then they also had like a eclair or something for dessert. It's literally store-bought shit. My sister didn't like it, but I liked it. And so, yeah, but throughout that entire thing, the storyline's going on, and so you're cheering. They're doing just, choreography fighting, and you're just screaming your head off, aka what I was doing. I'm surprised I didn't lose my voice. My sister was like, you have a good diaphragm. But no, yeah, it's so fun. I love Renaissance things, so like anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like up your fucking alley. Well, that thing you went to, was it in the fall?
The Ren Fair?
Yeah, when you
Fair's
got the
literally 20 minutes
turkey
from my
leg or
house.
whatever.
Fun.
I would like
I'm
go.
close to all of that.
I just like.
I
Well,
wish.
I like don't know what I would wear though.
I love her.
Oh, girl.
'Cause, like,
we'll figure that out. You
I
want to
like-
be a wench, or what do you want to be?
A wench?
Yeah, you want to be a wench?
I feel like you.
I don't know. I've never like this is not like
Wenches got their tits out, and they're
Like,
just like having fun.
I
I'd be a
like.
good fairy, cause I'm like itty bitty.
Fairy's good.
Oh my god.
Post grad activity.
I was a fairy on my last.
She was a fairy.
I've never been to. We don't do that on Long Island.
Yeah, I know.
Like we just don't have any of that
It's
shit. Like
outside.
the biggest like festival I've been to on Long Island was Freedom Fest. It's a tailgate. That's all it is. It's a tailgate for a country concert.
Okay, what do you guys have over there? This is kind
Everything.
of sidetracked, but like events and stuff that people
Okay.
really want to go to.
That like people travel for.
Like a community
That people
yeah.
travel for. I don't know. Like there's definitely shit, but like I just don't like go. I
Right.
know there's always like seafood festivals going on, which is like that's not like everyone's cup of tea, but I always see stuff going on with that. Actually, the park next like by my house on every Friday they have food trucks, which isn't really like an event. Like it's not like what you get tickets for. Like
Yeah.
I definitely am blanking. Like someone's gonna be
You
like,
guys do the Big E.
no.
I didn't even know what the Big E until it was like last year.
I don't know where they have the big. I don't even know if it comes to, like if it's in New York.
It's Springfield, Massachusetts. It's like.
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
it's outside.
Oh,
of
do you mean like Long Island vendors go to the Big E? Or like
Yeah.
if I go to the Big E? Because I want to go this year.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go last year so bad.
We gotta go as a team.
I would love to go.
You said it's in Mass?
Yeah, they
Springfield.
have. They
I know
have it in
nothing.
the same space
Like
every single
above
year.
Hartford.
What?
It's like above Hartford.
Yeah.
We have,
It's
like,
just right outside of Springfield.
The Bordy Barn.
And what happens in the E? I
like
saw
everything.
Jamie went last year.
Yeah, so did Riley.
Big E,
So,
that's Grace's.
what
like,
happens,
endoscopy
Grace?
diagnosis.
Oh my god.
Literally. No, literally. I've been diagnosed with the Big E. Like we have like this might just be like a terrible thing, like opinion or like what I'm saying. Like it might just be like so uneducated as a Long Islander, but like I just think that like there's not like events needed. Maybe there's stuff going on in Nassau, but like we have like I don't know, like we have the Hamptons and Montauk, so everyone goes out for that.
You guys got beaches. That's what your
We have
whole
the
thing
beaches.
is.
We have everything. Like there's always shit going on. We have farms. That's a huge thing actually. Is
Really?
the pumpkin patches and stuff like that
Aw.
in the fall.
I love pumpkin patches.
That's a big thing on Long Island. So, like I don't even know. And then in the winter, like I don't know if like you don't like going to the movie theater, like or ice skating. You just stay home.
Do you guys
Movie
have county,
theater
do you guys
ice
have
skate.
county fairs in the fall?
Not in the fall. Ours are all in like the beginning of like September.
Really? Yeah.
It's like
kind
all
of.
well, it's not even county. It's like the church fairs.
I don't even know if we do.
Facts.
I'm
It's
from
always the
County
church
Connecticut,
on their front
so-
lawn. Grace,
Oh,
have
ours
you
is in the
seen
parking
that?
lot? Oh my God,
What?
it's
Where it's like the
Atkins.
church has like a carnival in their front lawn.
Our like fire departments do that. Like they'll have carnivals and haunted houses.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to have like a place called the Country Fair
Yeah.
open all the time. It was go-karting, mini golf, like games,
that's
like
nice.
carnival games. And every class, the graduating 5th grade class at my school, after they graduated from like elementary school, would go to that the whole grade, and they shut down during COVID. I was literally going to go mini golfing there a couple weeks ago when Arm was there for Easter, and we had to go to this other one that was like mad far.
Did they open back up again?
No.
Oh,
They
they
closed-
done?
They shut
Oh,
down.
no.
I know.
Is there anything like that replaced it?
I don't know. There's also like a like amusement park far in Farmingdale. That's really far from me. That's like an hour. Yeah, I like, can't even think of like shit that goes on. I also haven't like lived there really in like a while.
Yeah, you've been away.
Like this will be my first summer back on Long Island in like 2-3 years.
And you're not even there on the weekends.
Yeah, like I probably will not even be there. Like August is gonna, like I'm going away in August for a week already. And then I'm not gonna be here.
That'll be fun though.
Or I'm not gonna be there. I'm excited. I'm staying at a Rio. Cait, clip this, or someone clip this for the TikTok, please. Has anyone gone to the Rio resort, the Ochos Rios one? I've been seeing terrible things
The Punta Cana one?
about
Or the Cabo
all of
one?
all of them. I've been
I've-
seeing
I was
terrible things, and
on
I'm
that side
getting
of
nervous.
TikTok. Like spring break, everyone was like Rio like horror story. Is that where the girl went missing?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it might have been a Rio in Punta
Did they
Cana.
ever find her?
I don't think
I think it.
Oh my god.
Why do I think it was an Occidental? But that was where I stayed, so I might just be mixing it
so.
up.
I think it was Rio.
You might be right. But I've just been hearing, like, nothing good about any of them. I haven't really heard anything about the one I'm staying at. Actually, I saw someone on a TikTok comment today. I was looking at a post, and they were like, I stayed at the Ochos Rios Rio, and we had a blast. So, like, that made me feel better. But we have insurance, so we can cancel and get all of our money back. Like, now, because it's, like, far from then. So, like, I'd rather know now and, like, put that money towards a different place if... Because I didn't know that was, like, a chain. I like, was talking about it when I booked it, and everyone was like, oh, yeah, like, I had no idea. I just saw it, and I was like, oh, this looks good, and it's, like, in our price range.
I was gonna say, what kind of research are you doing over there?
Oh, my God. It was, like, kind of, like, a mess. This is my third time going to Jamaica, too. It's just, like, a nice place.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
When my best friend Lex turned 16, actually the one I was just telling you about that is roommates with, or like
Oh,
that
yeah,
whole
yeah,
situation
yeah,
where like
the whole thing.
like my friends here are friends with like it. I'm not gonna tell you guys, it's a long story. But my friend Lex, when she turned 16, took me and 6 of our best friends to Jamaica for like 5 days. That was like one of the nicest resorts I've ever been to, and it was so fun. And then 2 months later, me and my 3 best friends, Kaylee, Bella, and Savannah, went on our Sweet 16s with our families to Jamaica.
Oh wow.
So I went like literally like 2 months like apart, and now I'm going back. I don't really vacation much though.
Did you ever get like the braids as a kid?
It's funny you brought that up, because when me and all my friends went the first time, everyone's like, let's do the little like 3 braids in the hair.
Not the 3 blades.
Everyone gets their braids. It's like they get like 3, 4, like they look so cute. They put 9 fucking braids in my hair. It was my half of my head. Like, Cait, insert a picture. I have one somewhere. I'll send you it. Like,
Oh my gosh.
literally, I was like, I remember I was
I know
like,
that shit hurt.
it did fucking hurt. And I was dating a kid in high school at the time. And I remember vividly that he got a haircut, and I was like, it does not look good. And then I got my karma right back to me when I got those fucking braids. Like, oh my God. Why did I get 9? It took so long too. Everyone else's took like 15 minutes. It was like an hour.
I was gonna say, were they small? But no, it's a half of your head.
Like,
Did they like give you the option to do 3, or did they just like,
no,
do
they
9?
just were like, I was like, I'll have what they're having. And then they took 9. I was like, thank you. It looks beautiful. It actually didn't look that bad though. Like, I'm pretty sure I have a picture up on my Instagram still of
I don't want to look
them in my hair. Like, it was fun though. That was like one of the best like trips of my whole, that was like one of the best like weeks of my whole life. And we went to Rick's Cafe, which is like the Jamaican Hard Rock. No, that's not even like a good way to describe it. I don't know how to describe Rick's Cafe, but if you ever catch yourself in Jamaica near Negril, go to Rick's. It's like a tourist attraction, hard body, like, but it's like a DJ bar like type situation. My God, best shit ever. Like,
I love
it was the funnest thing ever. We were like drinking. I don't know what was going on. I was like,
Okay.
we were trying to get like, we were like strawberry daiquiris. We were literally like 15. I was 14 because I'm young.
Mm-hmm.
And we get them. We're like, is there alcohol in this? The worker was like, no. Like, you guys are adolescent. This one has braces. I'm like, the fucking back. I looked the oldest out of everyone too. And I had braces. I don't understand.
It be like that sometimes.
It was so weird. But like, you've seen my friends. Like, Kaylee and Bella are like tiny. Like, they just look young. So it's like, I don't know. But were you done talking about medieval times?
I think I was.
Okay, good. I was like, holy fuck. Like, I just talked
There
for
was
so
also,
long.
But she was just saying about the whole birthday thing, which was funny because
Mm-hmm.
the way I don't appreciate the way that they do that, because they have to the way that it works is that you go up to this table, you say, oh, this is what we're celebrating, right? And they go, okay, cool, like this is how it works. You'll get a announcement here, and then you'll also get an announcement in there, and then you also get a souvenir. I'm like, oh, awesome. And then I was like, so how's that work? And then so she's like, oh yeah, you just have to pay for the souvenir. And I was like, and so I was like, oh, okay, so what's the cheapest souvenir? Because I was like, I'm not gonna like do something crazy, but if it's like $10, it could be cute, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so then she's like, okay, the cheapest is $40.
Oh, goodbye.
I literally was like,
No.
have a nice day, and turned around. I was like, no. So I was like, all these, and also, no one gave a shit when you're in there. They gave a shit for like the first 3 people that were talking, and I heard, because there was a ton of birthdays, and then there was a
Yeah, because I feel like
wedding.
that's like you go there for a special
Yeah.
occasion. Like, you're not just like, oh, it's a Thursday, let's head over to medieval times
If
for
I
dinner.
heard divorce, I probably would have cheered so loud, though.
Oh, I think there was a lot of
lie.
cheers, but like, you know, my sister and I were like 10 and 11.
Yeah, no.
We just went through like all this like therapy and everything, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, now we're gonna celebrate. Awesome.
Yes.
My arms are fucking killing me. Okay, I think it's time to like wrap up, but I was just gonna say, the future of Gossip with Grace, I don't know.
It's unknown.
No idea. That's all. We'll be somewhere. Not here though. It's our last time here. So goodbye QU. Mwah. Goodbye Stu. Mwah.
Hopefully, hello, new stew.
Yeah, hopefully
Mwah.
hello new studio. So just keep up to date. We will let you know at some point. So just make sure you're following GWG Unfiltered on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you're subscribed to Gossip with Grace on YouTube and Spotify and rate it 5 stars. The fuck, thank you.
Duh.
And without further ado, like, we could go into like our song of the week.
This is so sad.
I know.
It's the end of an era, literally.
I know it is. It like really is. But I think
This one's
that's why
actual
this
end of an era.
I think that's why the song I chose is so fitting. So let me get a drum roll. The last Quinnipiac Studio Season 2 finale song of the week is Lavender Sunflower by Tory Lanez.
I don't know that one.
You 100% already used this one.
That was the first ever song we
Okay,
used.
I thought I was.
That's why I was like-
thinking.
You don't know that song?
I don't either.
If you start singing it, maybe I do.
You should do a Megan Thee Stallion one.
I don't even know any. Yeah,
because
because
Tory
because
fucking
Tori shot Megan and that's not cool.
Yeah.
But this song is like, I was just telling Taylor, like, I hate that he like shot Meg because that was not cool. But his music is so good. Like, I separate the art from the artist
I
on
did
that
not
one.
realize
You mean
Tory
the person
Lanez
from the
was
art?
a male.
Yeah.
No, I separate the art from the artist.
Oh wait, yeah.
Same
Sorry.
shit.
Same shit.
We were on the
you
same
thought.
page. I'm
You're
gonna
not
just
perform this by yourself.
okay. I'll sing it by
Okay,
myself.
maybe I'll join it.
I don't want to scream though, so I'm gonna get really close.
Alright, do A
What
star.
are you waiting for? You got me lost in the clutch of you. It was worse. You know it.
I only know from the.
That's
what we
okay.
did.
Keep it going. It was worse to know I got a girl at home and my baby loves me more. Thank you.
Period.